Hi dear beautiful people, my name is Amusa Emmanuel Enitan and I welcome you all to a new day, a new week, a new month, a new opportunity and a new experience. And do not forget, it is still the Leadership When It Matters the Most podcast and the breakfast session with Amusa Emmanuel Enitan. Today I'll quickly share with you within this very few minutes an interesting discussion, and the title is Celebrate Your Failure. I repeat, Celebrate Your Failure, Part 3. And this has been a series we have been having, for some couple of months back. So we did a Part 1, a Part 2 some few months ago, and now this is the Part 3 of the series, Celebrate Your Failure. So dear beautiful people, God travels all over the world every day, waking up approximately 9 billion people, and he hands over to them a beautiful briefcase called time. You see, you may not have all the monies like Elon Musk, or the handsomeness of Denzel Washington, or the athletic ability of Cristiano Ronaldo, or the singing prowess of Rihanna, or the influence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or the musical intelligence of Kobam Sasukwo, the beauty of Beyonce, the elegance of Oprah Winfrey. You might not have the business prowess of Donald Trump, the leadership acumen of Enoch Folusho, and maybe the eloquence of Barack Obama. But I'm glad to let you know that you should be happy you have got one thing in common with these people I've mentioned, and that is the priceless asset called time. You see, I know we are very familiar with some of the names I've mentioned earlier, and you might as well know them better than I do. But I'm sure something is dropping and ticking in your mind, which is questioning your ability, and the more reason you can't attain some feats and stay on top. You see, maybe when you've got enough time to ponder on their stories, you have to realize how they failed, and yet they celebrated their failures. These people have got stories to tell, just like you are. All they did was they understood the principles of rehearsal failures, they strengthened their weaknesses, and they were able to consolidate on their strength. Dear beautiful people, the moment you begin to understand that failure can as well be a stepping stone to greatness, you'd always have enough reasons to celebrate your failure. You see, we all know Kobam Sasukwo, and one of the finest music creator and producer we have in Africa. He is blind, right? But I tell you that he has produced the best of the best artists emerging from Africa, and even Nigeria to be precise. You see, your disability is not your inability. I repeat, your disability is not your inability. Come on, celebrate your failures, Joe. You see, when one of the greatest basketballers that has ever lived was interviewed, and his name is Michael Jordan, he said, and I quote, "I have lost more 3 points, more 2 points, more dunk shots, penalties, dribbles, one-on-ones, and yet I'm regarded as the best of the best." Why? Because he celebrated his failure. He said he has lost close to 1,000 points altogether in his professional career, and yet is still regarded as one of the greatest ever that's graced the game of basketball. That is to show you that he celebrated his failure. He was able to break more barriers, set more standards, and stay on top, as the case may be. You see, the principles of failure rehearsals cannot be underestimated. And that is why there is more to what we see on the mere surface. We all see people smile on their face. But you see, I realize that people find it very difficult to celebrate their shortcomings, especially in this other side of the planet. Dear beautiful people, I want you to build a resistance mechanism that would trigger your attitudinal pattern towards your failure for the better. Success comes with responsibility. I want you to be responsible. I bet so many of us, we know this man called Yinka Ifele here in Nigeria. He's on the wheelchair, right? But I bet you that he has been struggling in the gospel industry before fame sets in. And I bet if he sings for you, you will dance to stupor. It might sound funny, right? But it is the landable truth. You see, I repeat, your disability is not your failure. Your disability is not your inability. Dear beautiful people, today the world knows and recognizes a woman called Oprah Winfrey. But I bet you she's got a story to tell. She was raped at a very young age, and at the same time, various failures set in into her life, and yet she has stayed on top. And vast of her wealth has been given into charities, and she has helped and brought smiles on various women and children all over the world. Dear beautiful people, I want you to celebrate your failure. And the moment you begin to celebrate your failure, I can see you winning more opportunities, staying on top, and breaking more barriers. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful episode. I hope to see you break more barriers, set more standards, and stay on top. And on the next episode, we'll continue on a very exciting topic called the failure rehearsals. Thank you for joining me, and God bless you. Do have a wonderful day. Goodbye.